planes, racing winds for telling games. Cross away in the lands of far, when every time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride the creation full throttle. Up the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Silver Shade here. We are back in Satisfactory. Yes, the planet I call planet Flatulence, the planet full of gas. We got something going on special today. We're continuing to work on our Ficsmas Factory. And as you can see, I've got something I'm calling Execute Order 66. Now, you're probably scratching your head going, what is Execute Order 66? Well, it's also a reference to Star Wars, but in this case, I've been working on something special that can also technically be incorporated into our Ficsmas Factory. It has to do with the rails. And it was something that came up at the end of the last live stream when I was working on the factory. Thanks to Majestic. Because she had mentioned that, that they, sometimes would have trains running around Christmas trees. And because I had that, and I had discovered that I had something on one of my designs. It was just kind of like like a little roof over the rails below, but it looked like train tracks. So I did a little experimentation on stream, and that gave me an idea for what we're going to be working on today. So I'm going to I'm going to show you how the idea I was working on, and then I'm going to go and then get into the calendar, the Ficsmas calendar, and then we're going to head on over and work on the Ficsmas Factory. So basically, you know how you've got your normal rails. Let me get my rails up. So when you get your train rails, this is pretty much put them down, and that's how they look. And you can obviously put some other things around it. But the thing is, they look kind of boring. Even when you put like other things around it. I want to hit my flashlight. There we go. So what I've come up with is this. Now I need the flashlight because it's dark. This looks more like train tracks. This design right here. And yes, I have it so that it goes through the train station here. Which is so cool because over here, you can see even bigger example of it. Train just running by. Here you can see the train tracks that I've made. You can see how these look over here in comparison, how boring it looks. It's not that bad, but when you add this, it just really makes it stand out, really makes it pop. And so then you have the rest of the rails all through here. And because of the fact this was already a pre-existing station, you can't really tell. Actually, if you look at this angle, you can tell how it kind of has to come down. And I think I had to sink this down just a little bit because you could see, because to meet up, I had to, because you can see it clipped. So this actually didn't sink. It's just what it is because the station is already on the ground level. You can see there's some clipping through the actual rail itself, which is still not that bad. It's just that, like I said, there's a little dip right here. But to get around that, you just have to take and put your rail design down first, then put your rail on top of it. So basically what I did is I get my design out. Right here. Squeeze it right there. Take my train station, make a copy of it. Before I do, I need to get rid of this rail, because this already has a rail with it. So then all I've got to do is rotate it the way I want it. Put it in place. Make sure it's lined up the way I want it. It's all looking good. And put it in. Go. And then I can go ahead and put, not train station, freight station. Right there. Oh, hey, Sarah, welcome on in. So then there we go. So now all I got to do now is, because I've already made a blueprint with the design I want. Now I just go ahead and bring out my design. Rotate it so the way that the arrow meets up. And there we go. Voila. There we go. And it's all nice and level. It meets right on up. So basically what I did over here for the curves is I created this one piece right here. Okay, this is already for, like, you know, the tracks that are already pre-existing, so I just have to put the tracks over top. Let's see, what I can do is remove this piece here and then get the one piece back out. Just come right here. It's not going to be 100% perfect, of course. Just take that and connect it back up, and there we go. Oh, hey, Majestic, welcome on in. Glad you can make it. Yeah, we're just getting started. I was just showing everyone the design I came up with from the last live stream. We're working on the factory, how I've turned the rails, make them look more like railroad tracks right here. You can even better example down here where it looks so realistic. Well, look, not obviously going to look more realistic than before, because you've got this compared to this. Thank you. Yeah, they do look good. See, this is just, I mean, this looks okay, but when you put it on top of that, now this looks like real railroad tracks. It really does. It looks really good. And so that's why I created these one pieces up here for pre-existing. So then all I've got to do is just put them in, and so it makes a curve, and then like I can just take this and kind of cover some of that unsightliness. It really does look like real track. Yes, it does. It really, really does. I like the way it looked, and the idea popped into my head when we were talking about it on the last live stream. We're working on the Ficsmas Factory is where the idea came from. When we're up there, we're in the middle there looking at going, does that look like railroad tracks? And that's where this idea came from. And so I like it. It's really, really good. I'm going to have to, I have a plan to create a video on this. I may use what I've just done as a video real quick. That's kind of why I started with this first, so I could find it at the beginning of the live stream. Might as well, right? Saves time. I've already created the content. I just have to just polish things up, and there we go. So yeah, that's what I basically did. They look fantastic because then I can use this and incorporate this into the Ficsmas Factory. That's the reason why I'm going over it, because I'm going to probably be using this in the factory. So now I'm going to just get rid of these. And we don't need this anymore. And so, yeah, that looks really good. I like that. Yeah, I called it execute order 66. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to start looking at the Ficsmas stuff now. We're going to go ahead and get into our advent calendar here, our Ficsmas calendar. Let's see, today is the 12th, so we've got quite a few days to open. I believe we've only opened up days 1 and 2. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we got quite a few to open today. All right, so I think here's number 3. So that's 3. Okay, there's 15. There's 16. 22, 18, 19. 20, and probably 20 and 25 right there. Oh, here's number 4. All right, so we got number 4. All right, so there's 8. I don't want to open up. I want to go in order. Oh, here's 5. Oh, there's 20 right there. So that's kind of a little, they're being a little cheeky there. 5. All right, so we got to find number 6. I have a feeling this is 7, maybe. There's 14. There's 23. Actually, that looks like 17 there. There's 10 right there. 9. 11. I already said 16. There's 21. 12 is there. If I need to, I can go in and use the hints. I may have to. Don't wanna, but I will if I need to. Alright, I'm gonna have to. Alright, we're looking for number 6. Let's go. Number 6, where are you? Oh, right here. Wow, right in front of me. Basic Ficsmas skin. I'll have to see what that is. Matter of fact, before we proceed, I want to see what that skin is. I may already have that. Customize skins. Let's see. Can be applied to conveyor belts, pipeline. Yeah, I already have that. Okay. Yep, I've got that. All right, so we need number 7. I might need to get a hint on that one because I know there's 8 right there. I know 8. Let's get. Oh, maybe let's try this as 7. Ah, there's the 7. I knew it. I knew it. All right, so there's a 7. Nice big 7. Okay, and here's number 8. All right, let's see. There's 8. So, no, I saw 10 somewhere, but we're not up to that one yet. We need 9. There's 12, 10. Oh, 9 right there. Oh, good hard drive. Could always use those. All right, so now we need the 10. I thought I saw it somewhere. Right there. Oh, Ficsmas hat. I think I already have that one already. I think. 11. Taylor, and 12. Because I believe today I did say was the 12th. Yep. Very Merry. We already got that unlocked already. Okay. Awesome. So we're caught up for the week, or up to this point. So we're caught up. So the next week we'll get further into it. We got more to go. Now let's see. Let's see. There's gonna be 13, roughly 7 more days. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, maybe 18 or 19. Up to that point, I think. Oh, we'll know when we get there. But yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right, so that's the calendar. But yeah, I like how these tracks look really good. They look really, really good. We'll get over to the Ficsmas Factory. We're gonna go ahead and get into the middle. We're gonna start working on it. But yeah, I like how this looks how it looks more realistic. It looks like real railroad tracks. It really does. Now, I don't know how I would incorporate into here since I did this. I might not worry. I might put, I could probably figure something out. I might need to just put just these without the rest of the design. I have to figure that out. But I'll figure something out. I may eventually change all the tracks over slowly. I may not get them all because, as you can see, I got tracks everywhere. It would take a long time. So what I'll probably start doing is, when any new tracks, I'll probably put that design in place, just because I've already got the rails in there. But eventually, I think I may get to that. We'll see. They may not eventually get all converted, but I do like the idea of putting in as much as I can for that. But as you can see, I've got tons of rails everywhere, and rails you can't even see right now. So it would take me forever to change them all over. So that's why I would do it if I work on the rails. That's when I would probably put them in. And then eventually, if I ever get to it, put new ones in, because you never know what might happen. I may have to start over again, especially like when, sometimes it happens when a new patch comes out. Depending on how much they change, I may have to start over. Most of the time, I don't, because now that it's no longer an early access, most likely I won't have to restart. But a lot of times when it was an early access, when they came out with some patches, you kind of had to restart, and it got a little frustrating because they made a lot of changes. All right, so let's get started here. We are going to put this I don't want to curve. I guess, how did I do this? I think I know how I did it. I know how I did it. Let's see, that would suck if a full release game and had so many changes. Yeah, it would. So that's why I don't think that would happen. At least not in the during early access. Yes, it was quite common that you would have to sometimes restart because of all the changes that would maybe not every update, but maybe after a couple updates you had to. It did get rather frustrating. That's why I didn't really worry about getting too involved in really designing a world until after it came into one fully released out of early access. Let's see how this works. Might not work because I think yeah, that's too low. Gonna have to go with the way I thought it was. So let's get that back here. Okay, why are you being like that? Don't do that. Really? Okay, I'll take that. That works for me. This one can't be nudged, huh? Okay. All right, that's fine. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, that's okay if it can't be nudged. Okay, there we go. All right, let's take that. Okay, and then let's get into the transports. Now, where is my freight? Oh. All right, so here's a little trick that, if you've never played this game before, you see how we got these empty freight cars? You're thinking, how can we get stuff in it without the train stations? Well, that's actually very simple. You open it up, and you can take items, and voila, you've got a full train car. That's all you gotta do. Put one item in it and you got a full train car. You don't need train stations for these. Now, that's only half true. If you want ones that have fluids, you'll have to use a train station to get the fluids, at least some fluid, just a little bit of fluid into it, and then you can we'll have to move the train into position. So if we have to do a third floor, that's what I would do, because I want to get some fluid trains. But for these trains where they're just the normal freight cars, you can just put items in it. But if you want fluid cars, you've got to use the train stations for that. But so what we can do now is we can get some Christmas colors here. Let's see, belts, pipelines, factory cart, trucks and drones, default skins. All right. So let's see. Yeah, they do look cool. They're gonna look even cooler here once I start to color them. So let's see. So we'll get that there. Nice red train. Let's go ahead and let's get a yellow one. And let's get a blue one. There we go. So now they're even cooler that they've been colored. So it looks cool right there on the tracks. And that's what I'm going to do here too. But I'm going to have to redo this one because I didn't fully put the track where it needed to be. That was just temporary. But now that I've got that there, that looks so cool. But we're going to have to also get some lights, I think, in this area too. Yeah, that does look a lot better. And then I could do this train over here. I could do various configurations of trains. So, but first what I've got to do is I've got to get, well, since I'm going to have to do foundations, I'm going to get all the foundations in place. Just because it's easier, since I already have the foundation tool out, I might as well go ahead and just put the rest of the foundations in. All right, so they're in. Now I can take train tracks and get them in place. And we'll just do the same thing. Oh, I can get that one closer. All right, well, that's fine. Yeah, I can do that. Get that right there. That one's gonna... Oh, I can get that in. All right, well, that's good enough. As long as it snaps, because most likely the train's going to hide it anyway. go. And then I can just filter that and take out only these foundations. Same here. There we go. So now that leaves me with what looks like railroad tracks. Now, like I said, I can do different train configurations. So what I can do here is I can put train here, take that, put that there. So now I've got 2 trains and a freight. So I can just come over here and I can just slap in, I'll just slap that in there. All right, and now I can put different colors. So what I could do here is I could just say this is these 2 here to match, and then I can come in here and let's just say this is a gold wagon, or you know, something like that. You have different colors, and I can always change these later if I want. Now, so you got that one there. So now let's take this one. Let me see. Go like that. And let's see. Maybe a freight car. Train. You can just have different configurations for the trains. Slap that in there. And let's see. Let's look at the colors. What do I got? Oh, here we go. Let's go maybe like pink one or fuchsia if you prefer. Let's say when we go change that to that. And why don't we go that one? Nice festive colors. And we still got one more to go. But I mean, already just that alone, I mean, that looks so cool just with the different train configurations. Now I am curious how this would look. I don't know how this would look. This might look ugly, but we'll see how it looks like, because it would be a different configuration. I mean, that might not be bad, because I want to make sure they're all, you know, I don't want them all the same configuration. So I think this would be fine. This would be okay. Why don't we take that, put that right there. Yeah, let's put the customizer. Let's go, maybe that one with a copper. I was watching Sass going to watch on the stream for a while. Sass says hi. Okay. Tell Sass I said hi as well. I'll probably get back to his stream. Probably if he's still going, which I think he might if he's doing 12 hours. I'll be back. I just popped into his stream just to see how his machine was going, because I know I was trying to help him out last night. Because he was really, really frustrated. Now, let's go with the purple one. And definitely thanks for stopping in, Majestic. Man, because of the whole idea, the train thing from last stream, thank you. This gave me some good ideas. Yeah, it looks better. I mean, the colors might be a little weird, but okay. It can always be changed. You know, maybe what we should do is, instead of that purple, let's go with a white one. That looks better. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Much better. All right, now we got to figure out some kind of lighting scheme. Because I don't want to block that. I want to try something. Let me see. Let me grab this. Come on, get out of there. Oh, I better go this down and up. This way. All right, come on. There we go. Yeah, I got it. I got it. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't think that would work. This might. Let's see how this works. Yeah, the only problem is if I do that, yeah, I don't know if that would be too good. That would, yeah, I don't know if I like that. Let me see if what it looks like when I put it in. Okay, let me put another one in. No, I don't think that's going to be too bad. I don't think that's going to be bad at all. I think that's going to be just fine. Yeah, that's not that bad. Because it would provide light under the trains. You can still kind of see, it kind of takes, it does take a little away. I think, yeah, it does take away from, I like the idea, but I think it just kind of takes away from the tracks. And I kind of like the idea you can kind of see below. Yeah, I'll figure something out. And it'll help once it gets darker and if I ever get a roof on it. But we do need some kind of light though. Maybe a light through. See, now I can put light through here maybe. That I might be able to do. Now the question is, what can I do? Let me see, where's my foundation? There's half. Alright, and let's see what if can I zoop? Won't let me zoop that way? Really? It's weird today. It's being really weird today. Alright, oh, we'll just do that. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, so now if I put lights, I grab from here. Yes, I can. Let's see. Okay. That, I think, looks better. Obviously, I can't really do anything over here because of the way this is designed, but that's okay. What's more important is here. I mean, worst case, I can always put, like, maybe sign lights on this side, let it reflect. Maybe I could always just try that, but that itself doesn't look too bad. That don't look bad because then it puts lights on the train, makes it look like the light is on the train because it's reflecting. Yeah, I kind of like that. And then down here, I can do the same thing. Take this. Come on down here. Get it into place. And see, the good part is that covers up where that little that Z fighting is. And you don't even see that. There we go. And so now it provides light down here, brightening this up. That's awesome. Oh, that's nice. It's much better looking with that in there. Yeah, I got to do that. I have to do that. That's good. That's really good. Oh, what a difference that made. Wow, because then I don't have to put anything on this side, so I can keep that nice texture, that nice metal look. And then, yeah, just add the light through here, because you got the lights through here. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, I'm like, oh, what? Oh, get rid of that. There we go. That's just one that didn't get deleted. I'll just check all the rest. Yep, so far so good. Yep, all good. One more. Yep, all right, that was the only one. So yeah, just doing that really made a world of difference. Yeah, that made a big difference. I love these pillars. These pillars turned out fantastic. I love the way they look. All right, so now we got to get back into here. So I might as well go ahead and let's get my foundation out again. That's that one in. I'm also going to do all the rest since I'm right here. This makes sense to do that. Because then all I got to do then is just put the rest of the lights in all at once. And that's it. That's it. All right. Now I just got to put the lights in. Oh, yeah. This looks good. All right, there we go. Oh, yeah, I can see the difference of the train lighting up already. Holy cow. I don't know why things are being a little weird. Got trains highlighted in red. I got trains being highlighted in blue. Yeah, so as soon as I do that, it disappears. Don't know why. And it's over there doing the same thing. That one too. Gives. Rain's are being weird today. Oh well. So this side's done. That flash on. It'll make it easier to see what I'm doing here. Go. All right, there we go. A little bit. One more or two more. Might have a couple more on this side. One more. Yeah. All right, there we go. All right, now I gotta do this side. Okay, go. Okay. All right. So got, I think, one more side to go here. Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. I was experimenting with this, wasn't I? Yes, it was. Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. Good. I just take it out. Yay! I don't need that. Nor do I need that. All right, good. I like this better. Okay. Go. I think that should be it for that. Yeah. I mean, down here, it feels like we need something down here, too. What? I have no clue. More likely, what we'd have to get lights would be have to come from above, I think. I don't know. So anything I put here would kind of click with that. Well, let's see. There is other alternatives besides the floor. This is the back side. So what I could do is look at signs like this. And what I'm going to do is clear out the background. I don't want the background at all. Change the color. Change that to glossy. There, now we got signs. Now all I gotta do is take that, go like that. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Because it's the backside, so you're not really going to see it. But by doing that, we've added lights now. So we get lights going that way, lights going that way. Not gonna, the light's not gonna. It might be okay once it gets dark. It's hard to really tell. But I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be okay. So then we can just take this and go to the rest. Is going on with this? This needs to get fixed. This needs to get fixed. Okay, that's better. That's better looking. Yeah, I thought something was off. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. Okay, much better looking. Yep. Perfect. I thought something looked a little off. Go, get that in. That's it. All right. So that helps shine some extra light there. Now, I don't know if I need that. Yeah, I don't know if I need that side. You know, maybe I will anyway. Yeah, 'cause that guy messed up this one. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just do this all the way around. Just do the U shape here. There we go. Is that the last one? I think. Here. Let me double check. This side looks good. This side looks good. This side. That does it. All right. All right. So now we've got lights in the behind here. It'll help a little bit right there. Now I'm just wondering if I should put it here. Would that help? Find out. I don't know if I like it. I think I'll leave it like that for now. That looks good, just like that. Yeah, that adds extra light in here because we got all this light, so it helps light up in here. What will end up probably happening is if I do a third floor, I'll have to have some kind of lighting up above anyway, so I'll have to figure something out. Because most likely I'm going to have a third floor, then the roof on top of that. So I'll have to, excuse me, figure that out. But yeah, so far that's looking good. I think for this part, there's not much more I need to do now that I think about it. We've got the trains in, got the tracks to make it look like tracks. Yeah. Now for the railroad track design here, I don't know how it would look. I could always test it. Which I may have to do, because the tracks wouldn't change much, even if the factory changes. Those tracks may stay the same, but the only thing that might change, if I had to redo all the walls, maybe push them out and then redo the tracks. But I think the tracks would stay the same. I don't think I would change those much. Those I think would stay the same. But I am curious how this design would work. This probably looks like a good test candidate for that, right through here. Because I never did do this bridge design that was over here. I might be better off going over here where there's a bridge design already. Yeah, right here. Yeah, but then I've got the lights. Let's see. Wheel, doesn't hurt to try. I just want to see what it's going to look like. So that's how it would kind of look like. Kind of like that. Yeah, that's not exactly lined up, but good test. Let's yank out this track. Yeah, I think that'll work. I'll go like that, okay? Probably, yeah, I think I see. Because of the way it starts. Well, this is just something it's with. Was that even worth it? No, you know what? It wasn't worth it. Was not worth it. So what I'm probably going to do is just stick with my original design, what I've got here, and not worry about it. Because then what I can do is take, take this. I think I need to actually rotate it. I think. That. I can't see it. So yeah, if I went like something like this. Went like that. Yeah, that's better. That looks better. Because then these lights kind of hide it a little bit, I think. Yeah, so I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's centered. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because then that keeps with this design here. It just adds the look of the railroad tracks. Kind of I think it actually kind of ties it all together. I think it really does. I know it clips a little, but that's okay. It actually makes it, I think it actually makes it look better. It really does. All right, let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, just like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Excuse me. And that's really good. Yeah, it ties it all together. You got the lights right here in the middle, and you got these mirrors here. I mean, this part can be a little tricky. Because there's, since these foundations are not curved, be a little tricky. But I don't know if it necessarily needs it. I mean, it would look better, but there's probably not a lot I can do about that. I mean, I might be able to make it work. Let's see. Take that. A stupid train. All right, so I think the only way I might be able to make it work, yeah, I don't know if I could. Question is, if I do, let's see, if I do that. Oh, hi, Fijil. Welcome on in. Glad you can make it. If I do that, I just testing here. Put that there. Rotate it. Train. Leave me alone. Okay, yeah, if I do that. Lock down. Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a Satisfactory Friday. Okay, yeah, it was something like, move it a little closer. Yeah, good like that. Excuse me. All right, let's see. Some water here. Keep that on my need to adjust that a little. No, I think it's okay. I want to get the mirrors probably to cover that anyway. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we'll go like that. Yeah. Yeah, let's go like that, and then maybe take go like that. How's that? That needs to rotate. Needs to rotate. Needs. Let's take that. Like that. So I'm gonna go slightly like that, maybe. Getting there. I'll figure it out. I do. What about that? How's that look? Might not look right. Let's see. Turns a little. You know what? I might just. Oh, here we go. Do that. You know what? That works. That works. Not exactly perfect, but that's okay. That works. That looks more realistic. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that looks better. Much, much better. All right, I need to go ahead and take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies. Adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channel's a train and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, comments ablaze. We're building a community that forever stays. Thunder crushing plains, reaching winds for telling gains. Cast away in the lands of far, with every time we raise the bar. Sarah stands tall, eyes on the track, guiding our journey, never looking back. Silver shade, hands on the throttle, we ride the creation full throttle. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, come into blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. Tracks in a world where we don't look back. Open fields and endless skies, adventure calls as this train flies. Hit that black button, turn it up, let the rhythm flow. Our channel's a train and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button.
All right, everyone, I'm back. All right, so let's see, Vagil, yeah, so downloaded this game, but my GTX 1060 couldn't handle it. Yeah, it can be a little rough on a 1060. I had a GTX 1660, and yeah, it was struggling to handle it. So yeah, I get where you're coming from. And you got tired of building your factory any further. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I've completed all the phases. And yeah, I get that way too. After a while, you kind of just need to take a break. Yeah, so that's what happened before Ficsmas. I had stopped, took a break for a little bit, played other games. Excuse me. And this probably what's going to happen here too is I'll probably after Ficsmas, I'll probably put this off to the side for a little while, and probably wait till 1.2 comes out and then probably come back to it again. That way I can focus on other games on the stream. So yeah, that's probably, yeah, I get that. You know, it's understandable. It can happen, especially, you know, especially once you've completed like the main story, which you don't have to, it's optional, but you know, because, you know, you kind of have to make your own objectives. So it can be a little rough. You know, and you get a little, after a while, not rough, but get a little, get a little bored building. And so that's when you just kind of have to just take a break and take a little break, and then you may get an idea and then want to come back to it. And that's what I did. You know, I built a big battery building way out in the distance. You know, an emergency, you can't see it from here, but an emergency power building for my power grid. And then after I finished that, I took a little break, and then Ficsmas came around, and I jumped back in for Ficsmas, and I'm working on the Ficsmas Factory. And once Ficsmas is over, most likely this factory ain't going to be done by the time Ficsmas is over. Because I still need to do something with those fireworks. I may end up having to create another small factory just for the fireworks, because I just cannot figure out where to put it. But I mean, look at this Ficsmas Factory. I mean, this thing is freaking huge, and I may have to add a third story, but I'm kind of hesitant. And the reason for that is they didn't make any changes to Ficsmas this year because console players just managed to get it this year. So they decided to hold off making changes to Ficsmas. So next year they're probably going to make more changes. So I don't want to really, I don't want to do too much to it. So I'm doing some basic designs that probably won't change if that happens, because I may have to change, recipes might change, I may have to change the layout. Who knows what I'd have to do depending on what they do to the Ficsmas event. Or they may add more. Who knows what they're gonna do? It's just hard to say. But yeah, thank you. This is turning out really amazing, especially this middle section. This middle section, I'm loving this middle section. I'm really loving it. It's looking really good. That's just what I was just working on before the break a little bit. You know, I got the trains in here. I don't know why they go red like that and blue. I don't know why they're doing that. It is so annoying. I may have to try verifying my Satisfactory files. Maybe there's something, issues going on in there. But yeah, I mean, this is looking really cool. I love these rails here that they make it look like rails, like train tracks. It looks really, really good. I like that. You know, obviously it's going to take a little bit of work, but I also need to figure out something, what to do about this sign here. I'm just not sure what to do. Oh, there's a gap there. Oh, interesting. Let's see that the gap was there. Oh, what? What's that? That there. Let's get this out of the way. Take this. Yeah. Oh. Go back. Yeah, sink it back further. There you go. You're finally sitting down for lunch. How's the factory going? Factory's going good. Going good. Making some progress. Fixing little things here and there like this. I got a gap here. I have to figure something out for that. Can I do something like this? Something like that. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Yeah, that helps. Ink that back. Ink that back. And I just got to figure out something to make this stand up. I can even pull this sign forward if I need to. Not sure what I want to do for that. Let's see. Here's my foundations. Let's see. Just trying to figure this out. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. Just because this is not equal. All right, Bio, have an awesome stream. Need to run my cat. That man, I'm so sleepy. All right, thanks for Gio. Thanks for stopping on in. Have a great day. This might be better like that. Little bit. I don't know. It's because of the way this sign is. And I mess with it a bit. Let's see. Let's check the layout. I like the idea of the trees. What if I did something like that? Let me check that layout. Oh, that. So that might be better. And that's a little more centered. Yeah. Let's go with that. Maybe go like this. Now I'm trying to figure this out. That's gonna cut off the tree. Tree off. Okay. All right. Well, so we got that. Not too bad. I can always figure something out. What about here? Maybe like that. This side. Bring it down. Bit over. That. That. Let's see. That attaches to. Let's get rid of that. I'll shut that off for now. That's perfect. Fine. That. Let's take that. Change it down to that. Take this. That. I hate when it moves on me. Not that. Aha! Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Go with that. I'll have to figure something here. Let's see. Might be recreate that. Oh, no, don't do that yet. Do that yet. Do that yet. Do that. Yeah, there we go. Take this piece off. Take this piece off. This. Slap it there. Slap it there. There. Okay. Now I just gotta take this. That. Right, now I can take this sign. All right, there we go. Yeah, that looks better. I have to change some of the design a little bit, but add some stuff out here for design work, but it's looking a lot better. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And then I just need to take oh, I need iron. All right, let's see. There it is. All right. Take it. What are you doing? Why are you going crazy? Let's put it right there. Take. Come on. Go right. I might be able to hide that a little bit better. Hide up at that point, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I'll figure something out. But that looks a little bit better. Hey, gamer kid, happy Friday. I'm having a satisfactory Friday. I hope you're having a good day there. Thanks for coming on in. Yeah, Merry Ficsmas. Merry Ficsmas indeed. I'm just slowly working on things here and trying to stay awake. Yeah, Ficsmas. Yeah, Merry Ficsmas. Yep. That's close enough. I got what you meant. Take that off. I put some kind of design. Do I have anything? I have some. Oh yeah, I do. I do indeed have something. Do indeed. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that's not bad at all. I'd have to figure out something for here, but that's not bad. Good way to kind of finish that off, really. Something here. I figured I was going to cause issues. Go like that, and then run it across there. Yeah, there we go. Now, let's take this down. Yeah, that's looking better already. Still need a little bit of work. I might have to pull that sign forward a bit. I may pull it forward a bit. It's a little far back. Yeah, we'll have to see. I have to see. Yeah, I might need to pull it forward just a little bit. But yeah, it's looking interesting. I'll give it that. Let me take this. Okay. I messed up. This got messed up too. That's a little better. Really. Good there, I think. Crap. That looks like utter crap. Here. There. Better. Nothing like that. That one. Garbage. Okay, well, go. Let's extend that over. Extend that over. Bring that down and bring this over. Okay. There we go. Very tiring, a long week, to be honest, and this day felt super long for some reason. Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm running a little tired myself. You know, my voice also being a little raspy too. There's a good chance I might cut the stream a little bit early today. You know, especially since Dempsey's going to be doing Fortnite on his channel tonight. I want to make sure I got a voice for that because I want to join in too. You know, when he's playing, so I want to make sure I got a voice for that. This is what, you know. I keep yawning and stuff, so I might cut, like I said, I might cut it a little short too. Me too. I think we're coming down with, yeah, I think so too. I think we're both maybe coming down with something. But yeah, you're right. At least it's Friday. At least it's Friday. I might try to see if I can't maybe make it till about 2 o'clock. Maybe an extra, maybe about less than 30 minutes. So I'll get, you know, because I mean, there's only so much I can do in this factory. You know, for what I'm doing. I mean, there's a lot I could do, but it doesn't hurt to break it up. And because, like I said, I don't want to get too involved in it, especially if I have to change things around. So, you know, and that doesn't look too bad, depending on the angle. But that don't look bad. Not great, but it ain't bad. Actually, technically, I could do this. Let's try that. How's that? Not bad. It feels like... You know, it looks like that's centered. It just, I don't know if the text is centered. Yeah, no, that's centered. He sounds good. You've already done we got 512 subscribers. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know, Sarah. Thank you for everyone that subscribed. We do appreciate it. That's cool. Very, very cool. We went up 3, I think. Yeah, nice. Awesome. And then I have a couple weeks before Ficsmas. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Ficsmas ends, I think the 18th of January. So I do have some time. So, and there's nothing wrong with kind of pacing myself a little bit. Especially if we're coming down with something. I don't want to lose my voice completely. Uh-oh. What you got, gamer kid? On today, I broke a bone on my shoulder and my arm. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, breaking a bone's not fun. It's not fun at all. Definitely not fun at all. Horrible. I can get that one. How is this one? Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I'll make that work. I can make that work. No, that's not gonna work. These will need to get fixed. Right arm, the one that I usually write. Oh, that's horrible. That sucks. Okay, that looks better. Now I just have to figure out the rest of the design. Sure, I can figure something out. Maybe this can... Maybe I can find a way to center this thing. Yeah, let's try it like that, see what it looks like. No. Not good at all. Let's see, it's a minor injury. Thankfully, I just need to rest it and not stretch for things like picking up items. Yeah, you just gotta take it easy. If that's what they're telling you, just take it easy. Yeah, I agree. Just take it easy. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a doctor, but if that's what the doctors are telling you, do what the doctors are telling you. Yeah, good to hear it's minor. That also means you might not be able to play Fortnite. Especially if it's an arm you use to control your character, you might not be able to play. That'll suck even more. Oh, it's okay, gamer kid. That happens. That's usually how technology works. Yeah, I can type with it still fastly. Okay, well, especially if you don't have to move it. Yeah, I could see you having to you could type real quick. Yeah, that would be good. That's fine. At least it's minor. I mean, it could have been worse. Much worse. That's a very good question. No, she said she was playing it, I think this morning a little bit. So I have to see. I'm curious what her thoughts are on it. I didn't get a chance to really talk to her about it. I'm curious. It's a good question, Gamer Kid. Very good question. Very good question. Let's see, OG is quite a big map, so less fights, actually a bit more slower than the... Honestly, I don't know, Gamer Kid. I tell you what, where places I was dropping, I think I was constantly in fights. I was out within maybe, sometimes I was out ranked 66, so I don't know. Unless it's settled down since I tried playing it last night. It felt like I was constantly fighting. I never went tilted. I never went to tilted. I never set foot in tilted, and I was under fire constantly. That's not too bad. I can cover that, I'm sure, with something. I have to think about that. It doesn't look too bad. Let's see. I have to try it a little bit. I'm not 100% how I feel with it. I did spend 90% of the one match I played today at very, very low health. I got hit almost at the beginning because of the quests. I think I came in 8th place, though. Just couldn't get healed up. Yeah, you were telling me about that this morning, Sarah. Yeah, which I thought was impressive. You get 8th place and very little health. Yeah, that's impressive. To me, that's impressive. Very impressive. But yeah, I also found that too. OG tends to be a little bit tougher to find items to heal up. Yeah, I get that. It's one of those where I think I still prefer the Battle Royale. Actually, when you look at all 3 game modes, I actually prefer Blitz. Actually 4, because Reloaded. Reloaded's not too bad. It's kind of like Blitz, but you keep rehealing, keep coming back till a certain point. Reload isn't that bad. But when you look at just the 3, the Battle Royale, OG, and Blitz, I prefer Blitz, then Battle Royale, then OG. I'll still play OG, but I prefer the Blitz. I still prefer the Blitz. I like that fast-paced, running and gunning kind of mode. I like that. But I do sometimes like a little bit slower, like Battle Royale. And OG, it's okay. I'll still play it. Yeah, me too now. Blitz is way too good. I don't know what you mean by way too good. Christmas update is still unknown to drop. Hurry, Fortnite. Sheesh. Well, they have dropped some stuff, OG's got some of the Christmas stuff already, or the holiday stuff. They've got some already. Hey, YTR, welcome on in. Glad you could make it. Let's see, the only info we got is that Christmas event will last 2 to 3 weeks. Well, that makes sense. You know, most games that do holiday events, yeah, they do only last a couple of weeks. This one here it actually lasts about a month and a half. I'm liking to look at this. I'm really liking to look. I have to, you know, try and hide these a little bit better, but I certainly could do that. Just curious, what if I did this? It's a wrong one. Ah. There we go. I did see it. Now, unless you've updated it, but I did respond to you. I did see it. All right. You update. Okay, I haven't seen your updated. I haven't seen the updated. Probably when you updated, I was probably already live. Yeah, I probably won't. I won't see it till after I end stream, which will probably be pretty soon because I'm a little tired today, and my voice is getting kind of raspy. It was raspy yesterday. You know, Sarah hasn't been feeling too good, so I probably will end the stream probably a little early today. Just so I can save my voice for tonight, because Dempsey's going to be playing some Fortnite. As it's a Friday. Yeah, it's a Friday, yeah. Yeah, definitely. And Dempsey's going to be playing Fortnite tonight on his channel, so, and he's, you know, I plan on probably jumping into his Fortnite match while he's streaming, so I want to make sure I got a little of a voice. It's up in the air, Gamer Kid. I don't know. It depends. She may or may not stream tonight. I don't know. It's up in the air. She's been really tired. And she's been, you know, really stuffed up. She's, yeah, like she just said, she's hoping she still can. But we're just kind of taking it easy. I mean, we're still streaming, but we're just kind of maybe, you know, not streaming as long because it does take a lot out of you. It really does. And I'm just trying to keep hydrated, keep my voice hydrated. Helps with the raspiness. Yeah, definitely need a lot of rest for sure. That's why I'm just kind of taking my time today. I'm not really doing too much. Not going too crazy. Obviously, I never go when Satisfactory. I don't go too crazy, but you know, I usually go as, you know, like 4 hours. But you know, with me being a little tired, my voice getting, you can hear it's getting really raspy. Like I said, I'm probably going to cut it pretty soon. Yeah, me too, but it's okay. I go in and out when it comes to the holidays this year. There are days when I'm like, yeah, it's the holidays, and then the other part is like, yeah, I don't really feel like celebrating. We dropped one. Oh, that's okay, sir. That happens. I said that we could do a call and I can find out what challenge you're doing and what difficult and try to get 5 stars. So. Yeah, I mean, that'd be fine, you know. And the only concern I had, YTR, is last time I did that with a different game, it was a little confusing, but there was also a lot of reading involved. It was Frostpunk 2, I did it with another content creator. It was still fun. It was just with a lot of reading, it was a little bit confusing. But in this case, I don't see it being an issue because there's really not a lot of reading, really. I don't do a lot of reading when it comes to Jurassic World Evolution 2. You know, there's not much. The only thing that might get a little irritating is, you know, like the challenge, the talking from the NPCs that come on, but that's really not that big a deal. Yeah, no, as far as I know, I don't have an issue with it. I think it would be kind of fun. And I use a wheel to pick the challenge, is what I do. So that, you know, because that's what I think is a lot more fun to get surprised instead of me just going, oh, I think I'm going to do this challenge. And I said, nah, let the wheel pick. I could see that, turning that off. Yeah, just kind of lazy. But yeah, I could see that. You know, I guess that could be an option. I just never really looked. I didn't know if it was there, but you can say I'm kind of lazy. I could have looked for it. And it's really not that bad. It really isn't. Because sometimes I don't mind the challenges in addition, you know, the extra quests that pop up, because it might get a little extra cash out of it. But yeah, no, I think it would be fun. I'll definitely, you know, get more on Discord. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. Like I said, there's not a lot of reading anyway. And even then when that pops up, it's not that long. It's really brief. It's not like a game that that I'm going to be getting when it comes out January 6th, Star Rupture. That interrupts you a lot. And as far as I know, there's no way to turn that off right now. In that game anyway. And we'll see what happens with the developers. I think a lot of people were complaining about that in that game. But no, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fun. Yeah, so like I said, well, I'll figure it out. A lot of times I go live with it on Tuesdays at noon Pacific is when I go live. But yeah, no, that'd be fine. I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be really fun. Yeah, I just like I said, I gotta figure something out here. I may have to use signs to kind of hide this a little bit. I could do it. I could definitely do it. Signs would be better. That's cool. Yeah, I'll just reiterate it in the Discord just so you know, just so it's there, so we don't forget. The barring and I don't get sick where I can't talk at all. That's why I'm kind of taking it easy, and trying not to use my voice too much. Yeah, that's why I said I'm probably going to cut it. Yep. As of right now, that's the plan. Tuesday is when I try to keep Jurassic World on Tuesdays, unless something happens where something comes out, like for example, like last week, Star Rupture came into play, and just totally obliterated the schedule because it was a play test. And so I wanted to play that as much as I could. I think I still did Jurassic World Evolution too, because when it came out, playtest started on a Wednesday. So I was still able to do it, but it just really just ruptured the rest of the schedule. Unintended. But I wanted to play that as much as possible since it was a playtest. All right, let's see. Organization. Where's my son? Here we go. Let's see. So we should call it Jurassic Tuesdays. Yeah, I'm okay with calling it Jurassic Tuesdays. Because I mean, today's Friday. I call it Satisfactory Fridays. You know, because I typically try to keep, you know, Satisfactory on Fridays, but it doesn't always work out that way. But I like that. It's better. That. Yeah, because I have a few more. I don't know how many more I have left. I think there were 15 challenges. I think I have roughly 10 more to do. I think I failed 2, passed 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. That I'm not sure. I'd have to look. I don't know off the top of my head. Let's see, I think I've done the photo one. I think I've done San Diego, Jurassic World. Thought I did 2 more. I'm not sure. I think I did the. I think I just did the one in Pennsylvania. That's 4. So can't remember the other one. Maybe it was. Maybe I did Return to Isla Nublar. Maybe. Might have. I'm not 100% certain on that one. Let's see. I don't I don't know if I've done that one already. It's possible I may have done it already. Depends on what's left on the wheel. But if it's still on the wheel, if I haven't done it yet, if it's still on the wheel, yes, I will do it. It just has to come up on the wheel. Like I said, I let the wheel pick my challenges. But yeah, no, I do intend to do it if I haven't already. Like I said, I'm not sure what's left on the wheel. Yeah, I don't know if I have any scary background music, but that's not a bad idea, actually, putting the background music. But I do have the wheel up on screen. I spin it on stream, so... Go. Yeah, and eventually, like I said, I do plan on getting. That's right. Yeah. I saw that Jurassic World Evolution 3 did go on sale, but it's still a little too expensive for me. But I did have an idea what to do with the wheel when I do eventually get it. Is when I do. Just work call you on Tuesday. I don't be ill. Well, if you're ill, it's okay. It's all right. Like if I've got 10 challenges left, that's like 10 weeks. Loving the music, I can jam to this. Oh, you like the holiday music? You're jamming to this holiday music? Yeah. So if you're ill and can't do it, it's okay, YTR. It depends too. I mean, if I get ill, I may have to back out too. So it just depends. But you know, like I think I've got like at least 10 challenges left. So that's like 10 weeks. Unless I end up having to, sometimes I've been able to do 2 challenges on a stream, depending on how quickly I get through it. But for the most part, it's roughly 10 weeks. So I don't think we have anything to worry about. sick with hot chocolate in a snowy morning. Oh, well, nice hot chocolate on a snowy morning. Not sick's not good, but Isla Sorna is short. Like I said, I don't know what I've got left. Maybe I can find out. Let me see. I might be able to find out here. I have the wheel accessible. Okay. All right, here's what's left. Let me get a quick drink here. And the music will come back on in a minute. I'm just off the screen for a second or for a minute. Okay. So what I've got left on the wheel: Canada, Germany, United Kingdom, Northwest USA, Southwest USA, Jurassic Park, Isla Sorna Site B, Jurassic World, Arizona Breakout, and Washington State Wreckage. That's what I got. So it looks like I got 10 left. So it looks like Isla Sorna Site B is probably, looks like it is still available. But I wouldn't get excited because remember, it's the wheel that decides. So we might not land on it on Tuesday. But we might get it. We might get it. But yeah, no, I think it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, and we can use use my Discord for that. I'll get you the content creator role when I get off stream here, and you'll be able to access that. But yeah, no, there'll be a lot of fun. And like I said, I'll put the details in there. I'll just let you know roughly what time. I'll go into Discord, respond to you, let you know the time and stuff. Even though I know we've already discussed it, it's just so we don't forget. That's mainly what that's for, just so we don't forget. No, but I think it'll be fun. A lot of fun. All right, just maybe just a little bit longer. Maybe just finish up in this little section right here, and then I might consider calling it. Oh, I still got a voice left. All right, let's see. There we go. Of course, I screwed it up. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. Yeah. All right, I get this. Brown's gone. Set the color. Why don't we go with? This is a Ficsmas Factory. I know red is a good color. Select color. That looks wrong. Let me revert the settings. I'll just leave it like that. Let's select color. I needed to change this one. Okay, there. Now I can select that color. Get rid of the text. Go glossy. Full on. Let's see what it looks like. 10 p.m. I'll see the news tomorrow. Okay, no problem, YTR. No problem. Like I said, I'll respond to you when I get done on the stream here shortly. Might take me a few minutes by the time I get everything all shut down and stuff like that. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Here. Okay, let's see. Take this. Huh? There we go. Yes. Oh, you know what? That'll work. Go like that. What? That, oh, it's so. I think I know what I can take this. Actually, before I do that, let's go into my signs. This work. Kind of weird. Only way I can. Let's see. Yeah, that is. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'll do it like that. Oh, hey, MG. Welcome on in. Glad you could make it. Hope you're having a great day. I'm having a Satisfactory Friday. Watching hit like maybe. Just passing through. No problem, MG. No problem. I may be cutting stream a little. I'm going to be cutting the stream a little short here because I don't know if you can tell my voice is a little rough today. And I'm a little tired. Sarah and I have not been feeling well. We think we might be coming down with something, but I wanted to get as much of it done today as I could. And I figured it's Ficsmas, you know, I don't have to really do. I don't want to go too crazy with this factory, so I figured I got a couple of weeks. I can just slowly take my time. And I wasn't going to probably get it done anyway. But I do have to say I've been checking out your shorts on Fortnite. I think you've been enjoying it. I think you've been enjoying that Fortnite, MG. I think you've been enjoying it a little bit. I think you've been enjoying it. Me too. That's why I'm going to cut a little short because I know Dempsey wants to play some Fortnite tonight on his channel, and so my plan is to join him while he's streaming. I won't be streaming it, but I want to join him. But I want to make sure I got a little bit of voice to be able to play. Yeah, I've heard in your shorts, maybe just a little bit of trash talking in them shorts. Just a little bit of trash talking. I heard just a little bit. I heard a little bit. Can't fool me with that rubbish. Yeah, that rubbish. You can't fool me when I hear that trash talking in one of them shorts. I heard that trash talking. How dare they shoot at MG? Yeah, like what was it? What was it? I think I commented. I quoted in your one of the comments. Goes, oh, you're trying to shoot me, but it ain't gonna work. Yeah, that little bit of trash talking right there. I can hear that sass in your voice. I can hear that in your voice. You were enjoying it just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, let's see. No, you must be mistaken. No, I'm definitely not mistaken. I heard that trash talking. I heard it. You've been hanging around me too long. I heard that trash talking. I heard it. I know trash talking when I hear it. That was definitely some trash talking. It was minor. It was minor. Still trash talking though. That's actually why I'm not stopping. I'm going back into Blitz in a minute. Oh, so how you liking the Blitz? You liking that? Because I tell you what, I love Blitz. I love that game mode. It's getting hard now, to be honest. Yes, I had a feeling. Yeah, it is. Yeah, see, in the beginning, it because of the way they do the matchmaking. When you first start playing, you get some pretty easy matches to kind of ease you in, and as you continue to play and you improve, the matches will get tougher. They will get tougher. They really will. So that's gonna happen. Yeah, the matches do get tougher, but they're still good practice, especially when you can get a squad going. It's awesome when you get to a squad. It's like, yeah, Sarah will tell you, when we get together with Majestic, Dempsey, and Icarus, we just go in and we just goof around. I mean, we can get it done when we need to, but it's more we just go and we just goof around, have a good time. Won my first Blitz today, video on awesome. Feel free to go ahead and since you've got you can use our self-promotion for that if you want, MG. Since you've got the content creator, you can use that. You can put it in there. But yeah, no, it's Blitz. I like Blitz. Sarah didn't like Blitz at first. She really did. But after a while, she now prefers Blitz over Battle Royale. Oh, you're welcome, MG. You're welcome. But yeah, Sarah likes the Blitz now. And I do. I like the Blitz. I prefer it. I mean, I'll still play Battle Royale and the Fortnite OG, the Zero builds. But I like Blitz because of the fast pacedness. I like it. I really do. It's awesome. You get in, you get your kit, you get everything you need, and then you're off to the races. And it's great because sometimes you have to think quickly. You don't have a lot of time to mess around. And then when you win, then you can do your trash talk. Get in, get your rear handed to you, repeat. Exactly. Get in, get your rear handed to you, and repeat. Yep, I like it. I like that. Yep, exactly. You get in, you get your rear handed to you, and you get back out. And do it again. Okay, I'll have to use some smaller signs or something here. Anyways, happy Ficsmas, buddy. Thanks, MG. You too. Yep, like I said, I'm gonna be cutting it pretty short here. Probably just a minute or so. I'm probably my voice is getting. You can hear I'm coughing a lot too. I know it's the time of year and stuff, so it might just be the weather, but I'm gonna probably let my voice rest a little. But, I mean, overall, I mean, this design looks good. I'm gonna have to work on it, fudge it a little, fudge it up a little bit. What's going on here? Oh yeah, that ain't right. Those are back to wonder. Oh no, it ain't that. It's not that. It's this. These are in the wrong spot. Okay. Definitely, that's right. As MG says, hit that like button. All right, have fun at Blitz, MG. Thanks for stopping in. Glad you're liking the Fortnite. We'll definitely need to squad up one of these days here soon. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna need that. No, I'm not gonna need that at all. Not at all. Wasting time with that. Oh yeah. Ooh. Hey. That's better. I like, oh, that's even better. Yes, please. Okay, bye. Yeah, definitely. All right, have fun getting unalived in Blitz.